Hello, everyone. Good morning, something. Welcome to another live trading session. And today we'll be looking at some charts. We'll be doing the same analysis that we are doing on a daily basis. We'll be looking at altcoins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so on. All right. Thank you very much for hopping in. Uh, all right. Man, lots of messages lately. Let's trade. So, hopped in. Hello, guys. Yeah, we'll be getting into making the plans. So slowly, I'm getting my coffee because we'll be starting from scratch. We'll be creating the plans from zero so you can understand the logic behind uh, what I'll be executing. All right? It's not just, I don't know, putting some limit orders on the chart, but I will try also to explain the reasoning behind why I'm doing uh, that specific setup. All right, 43 persons here. Let's get some administrative stuff, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you leave everyone, if you leave a comment on that post, I'll uh, I'll frame a setup. Or, I don't know. Just go and leave a comment. Say you're ugly or anything because the algo it's helping a lot if you leave comments. Go and leave a comment, please. Come on. on on the link that I posted. Let's see. The best comment. Uh, what you will win. Let me think about. I'll think about something. But if you leave a comment, maybe. All right, thank you. So there you go, Adela posted quality. Hey, good morning. All right. Um, well, we can get on with it. We can start. I usually give it like a 3 minutes buffer period, 4 minutes. And this ugly trader, you can say, there you go. There you go. Smash the comments. Okay. So we can start. Um, and we can make the plans. Uh, well, you see already I played some stuff here. This one I got risk-free around here at 1 to 1 R, targeting CME gap. I'm short once again. I managed to get a pretty good entry here on Bitcoin. But let's do it from scratch and explain what I'm expecting from the price, what I want to see on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. All right, thank you for leaving a comment. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you leave, it matters the algorithm. All right, so we played some setups. Indeed, I took some losses. For example, here, I remember I took the swing failure and took a loss. Here, for example, again, I took a loss. This swing trade is still valid, and I'm riding this one for the moment. It's in good profits. I don't know, I think it has a 4R 3.5, not bad. This is a 1% position, 1% risk. So not 1% margin, or I don't know, I heard some weird shit. No, guys, when you say 1%, it's 1% risk from your total portfolio. A lot of people should start. I was speaking with Nathaniel yesterday, an old friend of mine. Um, I was speaking with Nathaniel yesterday, and so many people can use some basic education concepts, and not the one that you see on X. Look at Mark Douglas, look at Tom Hoggart, look at the old traders, not the kids that you see on X, all right? So a lot of misconception and a lot of people they tend to say, okay, I'm right and this is the way to do it. No, that's not the way to do it. There is only one way to do trading. Anything else, it's just opinions, maybe attempts to fish some money from the market, and maybe you've been lucky one or twice, but trading can only be done in one way. All right. Okay, let's leave that aside. Let's see what do I have here. Ah, well, not bad. Let's delete it. Okay, so let's start everything from scratch so you can understand um, the logic behind what I'm expecting from the price action now. Let's put some random channels. All right, bear with me. All right, and I like this one too here. This is a trend line which I like a lot. Has been proved to be. And now you'll ask me, well, why? Why are you short? Well, let me create context and you'll understand because I'm short here. You'll understand why I'm short. All right? Just have some patience. Getting some random ranges for the POC. Highlighting some random areas here. Is the previous key S and R. It's really important, this area. Don't get me wrong. I think that Bitcoin will rally like crazy and 160, 145, something like that. But I'm playing level by level. I cannot make money thinking that, okay, Bitcoin will go 142,000. That's absolutely useless for me. So any bias, it's there you go, Ivan. There you go. S and R. Well, you already started applying and maybe understand things a little bit better. So it's not a random thing. Good job. So creating a little bit of context here. That's what we're doing. If you never heard about context, well, you should go on the big traders, the old ones, and you'll understand about context. If you go on X, you'll understand about conviction, which I don't recommend. I recommend you to learn about context. All right. Sunday, Saturday. This is one of my points of interest here. All right, Monday high, basic stuff. Let's put this. Okay, okay. So we are just creating the context behind the reasoning of why I will be taking that setup or that setup. All right. So bear with me. I'm almost done. 61.8 swing failure of the pivot high in the 61.8. That's something. We have this key support level here indeed. So we might see a preliminary bounce. It depends a lot on how the market will react here. We might see some preliminary support. Let's do it at the end though. Okay, let's take the big range. This is a very important point of interest for me. And even this area here. So 105, 104. Those two are very important for me. Now, all right. Let's zoom in a little bit here. 1 week. This is a bearish retest of this previous week doji. It's actually a bearish engulfing. Let's go on the monthly. You can see monthly supply tapped here. This is the monthly supply. Then if you ask me where the monthly demand is, it's here. That's monthly demand. Let's go on the weekly. You can say, oh my God, so much nonsense. All right. And now I think we have enough squiggly lines and random levels that we can use and scalp a little bit. And we can zoom in and um, make sense of what I was squiggling here, right? Let's bring this one to the front. All right, perfect. So let's create a little bit, let's explain a little bit what I executed. So I had a swing long here idea at the 78.6 Fibonacci. You know, my setups are based on multiple confluences, and one of the main confluences is Fibonacci. I never execute without Fibonacci. So we have something like this. We have this trade. I think it's 109.86, 87, and something like this. So it was a pretty nice trade. I posted it long time before entering. I posted it with 5 days in advance or something like that. I said, okay, if we dump here, prepare to get along. The trade is already played out. So what I would like now is actually to get out from the longs a little bit because I'm playing level by level. I don't care about bulls or bears or going to 1 million or crap like that. I'm caring only about playing level by level because that's how I'm making money. It's irrelevant for me to think, all right, the price will go uh, here or and there, all right. So we have to understand that if you want to make money, you have to play everything. It has to be played level by level, all right. So therefore, what I said last night. Let me get a snippet of what I said last night. Okay, get this one. So I created a plan last night where I explained the main thesis behind going short around here. Damn it, and I cannot paste it. Yeah, well, I posted the text. Let's go zoom in. And I said this. As you always know, this is one of my main plays with high accuracy and win rate. Um, and I know the difference between the time zones and how Asia might affect the price action, or London or New York. But Monday closes. It will be in a few hours, I said, and I created the plan. Wait for the sweep of aggressive, then aim for a reclaim below. Give it some room for its stop loss to breathe. You can add to the winning position after we get the breakdown of the structure. And right now, we indeed have a breakdown of the structure. I'm already short. Let's get this one out. I'm already short here, but let me check 4 hours. We might have an initial bounce from this area. So I'm aiming to get risk-free, and maybe I'll hunt a scalp long here. Yeah, we have this volume cluster, this big volume cluster, which I think it will provide with an initial bounce on Bitcoin. Let's go 15 minutes. So that's a high time frame draw of liquidity. That's like, yeah, 4 hours, and then you can look 15 minutes. Also, as a confluence, we can look for this potential trend line. All right. These ones are too stingy for my eyes. All right. So where I said this is Monday high. Yeah. All right, here. I am in this short position. I aim to get risk-free here on this point. Maybe I'll get a scalp long if I get a potential internal liquidity range play. That's one of my favorite setups, but I need some confluences to trigger my longs. I won't go randomly long, so it's really important to see how the price will develop here. All right, we have this hold level also, which I think will provide with some kind of support. Until then, I'm short. Nothing changes. I think, yeah, we can move the stop loss a little bit, but I do expect some sort of 61.8 GP retest around here after we break down maybe the retest of the previous supply area. So I do expect that the price action will come back and get me a retest, but actually that will be the area when I'll be looking to add to my winning position. So I will add to my short position. I'm just playing level by level. I really don't care about, I don't know, price going to Valhalla or anything like that. But here, I would like to get a scalp long around this area. I think it's a 0.5. There we go. Something around here. Maybe I can get something like this for the 61.8 bearish retest. Now, if we look at the POC, yeah, we might get risk-free here, and still it looks good. I can still get my 2-to-1 risk to reward around here. So I think it's manageable to make some profits. You can see I'm long here, I'm short here, I'm aiming to long here. A lot of people, they don't understand how someone can do this kind of things, but it's you learn this kind now. PJ put my ass to work. Uh, he nailed my ass to start learning from GAN to Wyckoff. He just pointed me and he was always asking me, "You learned that? You learned that? Well, you learned that." So you don't necessarily have to, I don't know, teach that person. But yes, he's my mentor. He pointed me out. Okay, go and learn that. Go and learn that. But you need to put the time and effort because he couldn't put the time and effort. I mean, he can't come to my doorstep and uh, knock my ass off because I didn't learn. But yes, in the end, it's you, the person who uh, puts the time and effort. What the heck is that? That will, in the end. No, everything was free. Everything is free. Today, nowadays, everything is free, but this information, it's old stuff from Mark Douglas, from Gann, Wyckoff, some principle from ICT, why not? But that's just wrapped up stuff in a nice cover. Same old principles, like the opening range and stuff like that. But yeah, anyone can do it. You just need to put some time and effort. But if you really want to deep dive, well, it's pretty easy. But right now we closed it. No more Capua 2 or Capua 1. If you want to learn these things that I'm doing, it's Capua 2. One of the 10 students that I take. But it's full. I already have 10 by 10 students. I'm not taking anymore until the end of the year. So no, thank you. I'm putting the time and effort there to teach them, uh, and I don't want more. So I would look for something like this between these lines. Let me see. Previous day low, Monday low, previous week. All right. Now let's look a little bit left because I'm interested a lot in this area. I'm interested a lot in this range. As you can see here, for example, we have this POC, which is right below my stop loss. And that makes me think that market makers, they might try to push the price a little bit lower for a potential trend line liquidity grab. For a trend line liquidity grab, fake the liquidity down below and then reclaim. Also, let me check the 4-hour FEG. I want to check the 0.5 GAN level, the mean threshold. That's how the ICTers name it, but it's actually a GAN level. And I think GAN was born way before ICT. There we go. So we have the 0.5 mean threshold. There's a pretty high probability for the price to tap that 0.5 and then have an initial bounce. Also the 1-hour one. Okay. Let's go 15 minutes. So I can see this one happening. So I will actually look for dump and reclaim of that level. Yeah, if you put the time and effort, Adela, and you're committed to this, you will easily learn. It's anyone can do it. It's just put the time and effort. That's all. Just need to put the time and effort. And people, they think that it's sort of a magic trick or anything like that. Well, no, there is no magic trick here. It's just Lots of hard work. Lots of hard work. I got my hair white in my 30s. Just turned 30 and I'm white in my head. But maybe that's a sacrifice. I mean, I have financial freedom and I can do whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. I can buy whatever I want. So I think it was a good deal. All right. So main point here could be that we can swing failure this liquidity and have a zero point 0.5 retest of the 4-hour FEG right at the previous area poke. Also, I'm looking for this previous value area low in confluence with Monday low here. Uh, at 0.5 fib, you can see it's exactly at 0.5 Fibonacci. Well, I think people on VIP, they are happy. Everyone should be short right now in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Actually, I woke up at when my alarms triggered at around 5 a.m. in my area to tell VIP guys that we we triggered the shorts. So you can see 5 a.m. here when we started 6 a.m. My alarms triggered and I tagged them. Well, I'm short. All right, so two areas that I'm looking for potential scalp longs is this one, and then I'm looking for the value area low in confluence with 0.5 and swing failure of Monday low. But keep in mind, these are quick positions in and out. For example, I'll target maybe value area low because in on the overall plan, I mean, I'm not targeting something like this, 116,000 or stuff like that, because for me, this is just a downtrend and I will treat it accordingly. We are at the top of the trend channel and I'm still aiming for my 104,000 area to be tapped. If it will not be, I don't care. I'm just trading each day. I have to find one or two setups that I'll have to execute and get the losses, get the wins, whatever. I really don't care if the market gives me wins or losses. What I care about is that my system it's working pretty nice and I managed to make consistent profits on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis, or you want to look at a series of 50 to 100 trades. If you're looking at one or two or three losses like the public does, for example, on my X, I always say when I'm taking a loss and I say, okay, stopped out on this, I'm stopped out on that one, and they are laughing and having fun, which is actually all right. But and I really don't care. But uh, public thinks that trading is about winning, which is damn funny. All right, so I might play this level. Let's see how the market reacts. Though I would not like to play them. Um, so where it is, London session just started. So London session just started around here at, let's see, this breakdown, and it will last until 16. There we go. So I don't know if I want to take this trade before New York opening. I don't know if I want to take a mid-session delivery trade because the delivery is bearish for the moment for the London session, and I actually might wait for for the London session to finish its delivery. And it's not about the delivery guy; it's about the bearishness of the session or the bullishness. It's not the guy from delivery. All right, but yeah, this is what I would like to play essentially, and definitely, guys, I'm waiting for a swing failure of these lows here. Weekend lows. I don't think those will stand. Just my two stupid cents, and I will take a swing failure of these lows as a long, something like this, and then play again the same range. So these are some setups that I will play. Uh, Someone yesterday I was discussing with someone that was saying, well, you're risking 1% per trade or 0.5. How the heck you can make money? Well, if I have an average of 2.73 trades a day and I'm risking about 0.5 a trade and I have $100,000 capital of trading, well, you can make lots of money. If you book like 2% a day, 1% a day, 1.8% a day, you have absolutely no idea how those percentage gains are stacking uh, over the time. And I'm doing this, I'm not risking more than that because I'm taking lots of trades. I'm a day trader and I'm trading 5-15 minutes. I'm not a swing trader. I actually hate swing trading. I'm terrible at that one. Not terrible necessarily because I'm applying the same stuff, but I actually don't like sitting in a trade for 1 week. Spot it's something else, but yeah. So you have to understand that when you play so many trades, you might want to lower your risk per trade. All right. So yeah, this would be Bitcoin. Let's go on Ethereum and see what this one has. Well, seems like I was stupid and this one triggered. But what didn't trigger it is the steep line that I have right now. So there is a probability for the price action to Tuesday, Monday, um, to just bounce again around here. So I'll be looking for a long. I will tell you what I'm looking for. So we triggered the short that I was mentioning last night. I don't know if you saw it on. I posted it on X actually. I posted it everywhere, and I said that around here I'll trigger a short. Go on my Twitter, you can find that one. Actually, yeah, this is the one. Lots of hate received on that one, on that specific plan, so I knew it will reject. When you see that lots of people are starting to uh, say how retarded you are and how bad it is, then that's the most probable scenario. That's the most probable outcome. So I am short on Ethereum from this area, from this high. I gave it a little bit more room, but I'm essentially still targeting that specific low. I don't think that Ethereum has bottomed, not yet. Just my T skip it sense. Too many eyes on this power of three here. Reclaim. Indeed, what I'm doing is actually playing the range. So if the price is coming back, I'll show you some setups that I will take. But I'm not targeting for the moment. I'm not targeting uh, new all-time highs or stuff like that. It's not me. I prefer to make money scalping left and right. But I do think that the price will tap the mid-range here at 450, 4.5. That's actually the area where I will actually hunt again for some shorts. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's create context here and see what's going on. All right. So for my book here, until we get a violent reclaim of this of this previous S&R, we're still heading lower. Nothing changed. So I have to short this area. I'm here to make money. I'm here to trade. I don't care about the price going to 8,000 or stuff like that. That's about my spot holdings, which I do have some Ethereum, which I bought under 2,000, and I didn't took profits on that one. But if I'm scalping, that's totally something else. And I don't think that Ethereum will break this area pretty soon. And if it will do it, I will try to short again. A swing failure because the history reward is very good. You can see here, for example, I can be wrong 10 times, and if I attempt it at the 11th time, I'll still make a TUR on this trade. So it's about understanding how the market moves and how can you take advantage of these specific moves. All right. This one is a low. If we lower the time frame a little bit, let's see. I expect an initial bounce around here on Ethereum and around here. And first setup that I will, first long setup, scalp long setup that I'll try to take, it's actually looking at this 78.6, this isolated wave here, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. So I'm isolating this one. I don't care about what's going on here because I want to play level by level. And I'll actually be looking at the swing failure of this pivot low. So I'm interested in taking a long here, a long scalp. And that will be my first area of taking partial profits from that short. I would be looking something like this. Damn it. All right. Let's look at the potential POC here. It's pretty low, that one. Let's look at the POC here. Okay. This would be the first area of resistance, actually. 1.66. No, I don't like the risk to reward, actually. I need to tweak it a little bit. Something like that. I'm all right with the 2 to 1. 2 to 1 a day keeps the doctor away. Hey, Holiday. Hello. Have you guys managed to like, comment, and retweet? If not, I give you one more chance. There you go. Go and like, retweet, and comment on that one. It helps. So, I would be looking for something like this here. Damn it, what I clicked. For the initial bounce. I'll be still holding my short, so it's not like I'll close my short. I'll be taking some partial on the short maybe. Here, for example, if the long is working and I get my take profit, what I might do, this is how trading is done, guys. What I might do here is actually add to my winning position. Once we reach the 61.8 here, I'm taking the profits from my long. I took the partial from my short, money booked here, money booked here, and actually I will add back again to my winning short position. And this is my plan for the moment for these levels. And Monday low. Actually, we can also look at this one, which would fall more in confluence with that Monday low that we have right now. And if we take this pivot low, 1.8 Monday low, yeah, is this one here. And I might be looking at that specific area too. We have one here, and we have one here. And same stuff here. Look for this 2 to 1, 2.41, 2.1. That should be fine for the moment. Yeah, THG. Let's see, Bitcoin dominance, because I think you mentioned on altcoins. It can be, but I'm still thinking that Bitcoin dominance has to go higher. But that's not bearish for altcoins, because if Bitcoin goes higher, we'll analyze a little bit Bitcoin dominance too later on low time frame. So we have the plans on Ethereum and Bitcoin. We have some setups framed. It's up to you what you will do. I know what I'll do. Now we can go on something else and look what I had here. Aster, I'm still short on this one. Nothing changed. Yeah, I'm still short on this motherfucker. And I'm planning to stay like this. Actually, we had a very good setup here, but I was sleeping. We had a very nice setup. The swing failure of this pivot high. You can see another nice setup that it already played out, but it's quite similar to end with my entry, so it's all right. I'm still on my short. I'm still targeting the lows. The price got back inside the channel, so I think it was trendline liquidity grab. And I still aim for the price to break down and go here. STBL, a setup that I posted on VIP yesterday, and I'll be taking it. It's not nice for me now that I'm giving from the house, but I have to do it. These are the setup that I'll be playing. And getting back to that idea of risk management. So you see, I already have like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 setups already, and I didn't even started looking at altcoin. 8 setups already, and uh, if I would risk more than 0.5 or 1%, that would be I don't know, quite nasty if all the setups are taking a stop loss. So not many people are understanding how actually the percentages are stacking and how risk management is helping you. In the same manner, I was looking to scalp short around here at the highs, but you can see the price is just consolidating, nothing that I can do. AVNT approaching one of my main levels for longs here. I'm aiming to take a long around here, but I'm still waiting for the fill. Doge, I have a swing long on this one. This is sort of a do or die area for Doge. For the moment, it's holding. We'll see if the price will still holding. I also successfully managed to, I mean, scalp wise, it was pretty nice. For example, here, if you want to look for a scalp long, might be looking for something like this. So swing failure of this pivot low, maybe tap 61.8 and bounce here. I would be looking for this area. XRP, I don't know why I have this one because I hate to scalp it due to this week's. I had a nasty feel at some point and I'm really, I really don't like it. Anna, man, I have to delete Anna. Sorry, Anna. Anna in XRP. Alright. Now we can go to request. I think I bored you enough to that. No, if I'm not wrong, with my stupid plans and setups. All right, let's go to request and we can speak about some shit coins. Not yet actually. Let's go and look at total tree and see what happened there at the evolution of total tree. Well, not great, not terrible. Total swing failure this high. left equal lows. I think these equal lows will be taken. This my 2 stupid cents. Others, I'm still waiting to add to my bags. You can see I want to beat altcoins here. Swing failure of this 279 low and swing failure of this 256 low. So I still think altcoins they will go a little bit lower. Let's look at some shit coins. Hype. Not great, not terrible. Swing failure. Injective. Not looking great. Tao. Still waiting for my entry. I think someone mentioned Sui, not say. Yeah, I'll be looking at all of them, no worries. ICP. I don't see too many setups on 1 hour. I usually know what I'm looking for and I don't see my model triggering. Why S is pumping? Well, look at S. Yeah, this is why S is pumping. And I mentioned about this initial W. I posted along here. If you took it, it should be long from this low. I posted this last week. And we trigger, we play something like this. So we are already long on S and this one. I also posted on X. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, but I'm already long on S. Ethereum 5. Well, at the top of the range, we have to be careful. It's looking a little bit heavy, as you can see here. It's aiming out at the top of the range. It should dump a little bit more. All right. Well, let's go to your request, guys. Kindly check Sui. Uh, Well, I'm waiting for Sui to get here so I can add to my bag. I'm not interested in Sui here because it's sort of a mid-range. You can see it's actually a level where the price is fighting quite a lot. So it's either support or I think it will act like resistance right now. So I don't like looking at Sui right now. Here I might be adding to my bags and play some range game for some quick in and out money. Dot. Let's look at the Dino coin. Well, Dot, I have a long on this one, but I don't know if it will survive. It's not up to me. You can see actually I'm playing this intra range play, and we reclaimed. I was looking for the retest, and I'm looking for the range highs. Yeah, maybe it's swing failures, these lows. Maybe I'll still be alive in this trade. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm aiming for 5.4 for the range highs. Now S, as you know, as I said earlier, it's a setup. Let me show you SUSDT. S. Damn it. SUSDT. S. Motherfucker. This one changed the names. I absolutely hate the fact that it changed the names. I posted yesterday some charts. Damn it, I cannot find it. Too many setups posted. I'll find it, not a problem. Let me know if you have requests. So post your requests and I'll be uh, taking them. There we go. Found it. So I mentioned about this reclaim on S. It was really, 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 really nice. You can see it here. So if you're still in the trade, this is what I posted. Not this one. At the lows here. This big initial W here. You can see it. And we can play this one. So it's looking good for higher. It reclaimed. Okay. These are some scalps that I took yesterday. I was playing. I did booked a 2R on this one, playing the ranges level by level. You can see you can still make money. And now I'm short. Any questions? Any requests? Let me also post the plans for VIP. So my aim is to take partial here at a 0.5 FEG, 112,000. And next area of support would be this one. Can you guys still hear me? We should take a look at the Binance new listings. Yeah, PJ made a good list, and PJ and Andrea. I have to check where the list is. I know PJ posted it on the premium side. There you go. And I actually don't know how to import the list. List. I'm too retarded. Make a copy. New on Binance. There you go. Now I should have it. Open list. New on Binance. There you go. Let's look at it. No. Maybe if we take this pivot low, I'd be interested in it. Yeah. Not great, not terrible. Okay, so this one took the lows, but is approaching already resistance. Aria, no. Aster, I'm short. AVNT, I say that I'm waiting for a long. But is looking interesting here. You can see it's trying to W out sort of a power of 3. If we reclaim, I don't know if I have enough risk to reward until the first area of supply. Maybe. But this one would have been nice from this low here. Take this little risk to reward window. Real nice one. Bless already played out. Made money with this one. Real nice money. COAI. Too high for my taste. I saw PJ taking this one. You can see we have a nice LJ here, long W out. Holo, not great, not great, not great, not great. But it's actually the first area of support if we look here at the listing. Let's see. So we might have an initial bounce here, but no thank you. Not great. STBL, I have some setups already. Well, Somi follows my squiggly lines. They had a nice long on Somi, already played out. Nothing, 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 nothing. Yeah, well, not too many of them are interesting. Yeah, we need to wait a little bit. Some of them, they have good structure, but they are not yet ready. We need to trigger some, we can see here. I mean, the trend is still down, but as soon as they find the local bottom, we see those 1 hour to 4 hour Ws and the location. I think we can zoom in and put the THG, and then we can scalp. For example, OG, if we swing failure or reach this 78.6 area, you can see here. I think we can take something nice, but until then they still look like might want to go a little bit lower. We closed the 4 hour candle, which is quite important. We might have some relief here, some little pump. I don't know. I think in New York we'll play pretty nice setups. I do think that on the New York. This is not the chart that I was looking at. So Ethereum has this. I was looking at Bitcoin USDT, where I made my plans. Ah, there you go, on Binance. All right. So I'm looking for these setups on Bitcoin. Now I'm just waiting. The setups are already framed out. Now we just need to wait. Actually, let's post this one to you on VIP, because then I'll be like, well, didn't post them. Ethereum. But I posted Bitcoin twice. Damn it. All right, Ethereum posted. So people might say, okay, it's damn difficult to be a trader, but yeah, it might be. But you can see with the 1 hour amount of work, you can actually frame 3 to 5 setups, and then you can make money. You have to focus on the process. It's insanely important to focus on the process. Lots of people, they don't understand how important this consistent grind, this disciplined waking up each day, each morning, it is. If I'm looking at the heat maps right now, and I'm looking on MMT right now, let's take a look on that one too. I don't know if I can share the other screen and show you what I can see there, but window capture. There you go. It's working. If we look, for example, on Bitcoin, let's go right now. Binance, Ethereum, Binance, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. All right. So you can see that on Bitcoin, someone's already attempting to create a support here at the lows. I wouldn't be shocked to have an initial bounce, as I said on when I was looking at the chart. But you can see the spoof walls from the lows, which were trying. You can see this one, the spoof wall was actually trying to push the price higher, and they created a range, a ceiling here. Yeah, they took them out. So actually, this is the reasoning why the price started to run out of steam. And actually, you can see that lots of shorts are closing into. Lots of people taking profits, longs closing. Um, it's a pretty tricky area. That's why I think that we'll have an initial bounce here at 11,300, but we'll see. Then if we look at Ethereum, you can see it's already trying. This is the area where I'm looking too long. If you go back in the plan, you will see that around here at 4,100 is the area where I aim too long to look for that swing failure of the pivot low and hunt for a long setup. So they are already trying to create a local bottom on Ethereum, which is not bad. Lots of shorts closing in, but that's not actually good to put it like that, because I mean lots of shorts have been liquidated because most likely they had a stop loss here at the highs. Yeah. But usually when the shorts closed and we are at the over exhausted point, you can see lots of longs started to ape here, which is not good. So that's why I think the price will start dumping a little bit more. You have to be careful on that one. Lots of people are trying to chase the move here, and the move it's already played out. I see some people trying to DM me regarding VIP. So to make that one clear, VIP it's open tomorrow. Actually, we are opening it for public. Actually tonight. There's a lot of people booking their place in advance and actually DMing me right at the opening. Uh, because indeed we are only having a limited amount of spots. If it exceeds, sorry, then no more people. So we don't allow more people than that number. And I'm sorry, that's what it is. I don't want noise, and in the actual configuration, it's very good because I don't have beginners. I don't have to explain what a setup is, what a stop loss is, and stuff like that, which is actually taking me lots of time. I focus on trading and that's it. I post my trades day in, day out, and I'm explaining the plans and what I expect from the price action, and that's it. So tomorrow we'll be opening for the public. We have some spots. If you want to join, first you have to DM me and see if you fit, because there might be the probability that I'll not accept you. Depends. And yeah, for the Kappa it's closed. Watching the paint dry now. Well, if you have questions regarding trading or anything else, you can hop up any day when we have them opened for public. For example, today in 4 hours from now, we'll be having another live trading session on Discord. It will be on the stage, and PJ will be there live trading. Now we just need to wait for the setups to play. Nothing I can do. Don't chase the shorts because we are already dumping. And for example, my shorts, they are already at about 2 risk to reward. I'll make them risk free as soon as we swing failure this pivot low. So don't chase shorts here. Wait for a retracement in the 61.8. So wait for a Fibonacci retracement somewhere around here at the highs, and then maybe you can look for a scalp short. But right now it's useless. Don't do that. All right. Just wait and have patience. All right. Well, I guess we can call it a day. You have the plans here and how I will execute the next moves from the market. Everything was explained. You can go from the beginning. I covered Ethereum and Bitcoin at the beginning. I'll stick to low time frame to 15 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hour trades. I don't want to call for a bull market or for a bear market or anything like that because it's not profitable for me, and I will not make money if I say that Ethereum goes to 8,000 bucks. Yeah, maybe I'll sell my spot bags there, but it's absolutely useless, and I have no edge in making money if I do that. So you have to understand that taking the losses, taking the profits, planning every move in advance, everything is part of a trader's life and how actually you should do it. All right. That being said, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We'll hear you in the next live trading session in 4 hours. We'll see you at the with PJ at on Discord at the stage where we'll have the New York live trading session. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll hear you in a few hours from now. Bye bye.